right, welcome to the project lecture. There's going to be a number of these throughout the course. We're going to have a series of projects at the end of each section where you're going to see the end result, whether it's a design, a website, code, so on and so forth. And you're going to try and recreate that using the skills that you know so far. In the lecture, I'm going to actually go through and go step by step so that you can follow along if you want. But the idea is you should try and do it yourself first to see how close you can get, and then go through the lecture. It's totally up to you how you want to do it. So basically, in this lecture, I want you to try and create this graphic right here. Now, I've added the files as a download to this lecture. Basically, you'll get these files in Project 1. You'll get a headshot of me and an image of just kind of like a background. Again, I got this from Creative Market. Now, you might be wondering, why am I providing you with so many images of me, of my face, of my head? Well, for one, it's easier just to use my own images because I have the rights to them and I'm cool with just letting you guys play around with them. And two, I kind of want you to be wherever you're learning, whether you're on a bus or you're at home or you're at work and you're secretly watching my courses. I want my face to be the entire screen on your computer so that when somebody walks by, they wonder, what the heck are you doing? Who's this dude you're staring at all the time? So it's kind of a little joke I'm playing on you. So look forward to maybe more pictures of my face. All right, so yeah, I want you to create this. Basically, you're going to have the background image. You're going to have the picture of me, and you're going to have a shape here, a custom shape with some text. So a few different layers. Here's what the edited version looks like. We've got the background layer. Oops, background layer. We've got me cropped out from the original photo. We have the shape, the custom shape, and text with a little bit of a color accent. So go ahead and try and create that. Just as a refresher, the custom shapes are right here. And you have to make sure to choose custom shape tool, and then you could find different shapes in here. Now, you can go ahead and pause this and try this yourself. Otherwise, I'm going to continue and create this right now so you can follow along if you so desire. All right, here we are with the original document here. We have the two photographs, picture of me and a background picture. So basically, first thing I want to do is I want to crop myself out of here using the selection tool, quick selection tool. I'm going to go ahead and make that selection a little bit bigger, and I'm just going to start selecting me, and it should do a pretty good job because it's a decent amount of contrast between the foreground and background. All right, looking pretty good. Got mostly everything here. I'm going to deselect the background a little bit. Good. That looks good to me. I don't really need to refine the edge here. It looks like it's pretty solid and straightforward. So I'm going to inverse that selection and remove that background by hitting delete. So we're already most of the way there, as you can see. I'm going to resize me using the free transform tool, which is up here. Edit, free transform, or Command T. I'm going to hold shift so I maintain the ratio, because otherwise I'd just be doing something like this. Hold shift and size that image down. Let's move me over here with the move tool. Hit return or click the check mark. And I got a little bit of a funny kind of selection up here. Maybe my selection wasn't so good. So I'm just going to use the eraser tool and just erase that a little bit right there. There we go. And a little bit here. Whoops. Edit, undo. There we go. And you could see why having different layers is great, because now I'm just editing me and not the background. Now the next thing I need to do is create a new layer and choose the custom shape tool, and I'm going to choose the speech bubble. So there's a lot of different shapes you could choose here. You might not see all of them at once. All you need to do is click this gear icon and choose load all. Just click all, and that will show all of the shapes right here. And I'm going to choose the speech bubble right here. Close that up. The fill, I want it to be white. So right now it's transparent. I want that to be white. So I just clicked the color picker here. I could also just choose white in here. And the stroke, I don't want any stroke, so choose transparent or no color. And then just start drawing your shape. There we go. I'd like it to be about that big. If I hit return, that will finish that selection of that shape. And now I'm going to hit the move tool and move that up a little bit. There we go. That's good for me. Maybe a little bit bigger. Free transform, Command T. Hit return. There we go. That looks good to me. Now, move that around. And now I'm going to choose the text tool. So new layer, then text tool, or you can just hit T. And that will give you the text tool. I chose Helvetica bold and size 60. And right here, I'll say, hi, I'm Brad. Great. And move tool, I'm going to move that roughly to the center of the speech bubble. Now I want this text, Brad, to be kind of a blue. So select using the text tool, hit T or click the T in the toolbar. Select just Brad. Choose the color up here in the options palette. And choose like a blue color. Hit the check mark to finish that up. And there we go. That is the original. So let's see. Well, now it's the edited version, but let's see what my edited version looks like. Not too bad. That's pretty close. So if you're able to do that without following along, awesome. Otherwise, feel free to follow along and try again so you can get a familiarity with the layers and different tools and shapes and editing options available to you in Photoshop. All right, hang tight. Next lecture, we're going to do something cool. See you there.